Hello, everyone, and welcome to round 6 of the GDS Season 2. We welcome you on Tokyo Expressway Inner Loop South. We are almost ready to start. I'm just here to get a brief presentation on what the driver is going to be dealing with today. So here's our course map. As you can see, drivers will start with 40 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour courtesy roll. It will end by the 150 mark, and drivers will start accelerating. After that, we have initiation point is 50 mark, slide decel zone, coming into inside clip 1, then touch and go 1, then inside clip 2, then to the wall, touch and go 2, inside clip 3, slight decel zone before the only transition on this course, coming to the inside clip 4, then touch and go 3, and to the finish. You can also see the points that people got for their qualification runs, how it was judged. The next thing is I can show you, this is our order of battles. So this is our first, out of the top 24, this is our first battles that are going to move up people to the top 12. Very interesting battles going to be happening today, is because a lot of people got like in the middle of the pack. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of clear contenders. So, and this is the top 24. Alright guys, we'll start in a couple minutes, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, guys, and we are ready for our first battle. Madden Van Venum versus Del Rob. Madden is our top qualifier for today. Let's see how this one plays out. Okay, Venom, a little bit of far initiation coming into inside clip out to the wall. Rob's trying to close that proximity. Not the best run from Madden. Well, we'll see what happens in run number 2. Be right back. Okay, we're ready to see battle number 2. So far, no clear leader since Madden had a not the best lead run of his the runs that I saw. Now we see if Rob can give something back. Okay, the initiating. A little shaky initiation, but Rob gets into the inside clip up to the touch and go. Madden is closing his proximity. Trying to say smooth, really smooth. Oh, a little mistake. Not sure by who. We'll have to look for the replay for that. Alright, guys, we'll be right back with the decision. Alright, and we have the winner. The winner of this battle is Madden Van Venum. Upon reviewing the run, we saw that unfortunately Rob had a minor mistake coming into the touch and go 2 by the wall, then got a little bit of an inside bite, hit to slow down, and already was on the wrong line, and there's nothing Madden could have done. However, a lot of respect goes out to Mr. Rob. Shout out to his whole crew, Ladakh coming from LA and California. Uh, there's still he has still 2 more teammates in this competition. So let's see what happens next. Again, we'll see As soon as we get the next battle out, we'll be right back. Okay, now next battle, Samuel Brolin versus Mass Rizzle. Two very consistent guys. Interesting battle. The Mercedes versus the P1. Samuel got a little jump start on Moss. Still in the respect zone. Mass Rizzle's trying to go behind him. Yep. This is unfortunate, but Samuel gets a head start. Good initiation. Stays in the line. Moss at this point just trying to make something happen. Very, very dirty run, but all he needs to do is hope for the best in the run number 2. Good lead run by Sam Brolin. Let's wait for run number 2. Okay, and let's see run number 2. Now Samuel will be chasing his P1. Moss will be leading his Mercedes. And there's a go sign. Okay, coming into the respect zone. Now Samuel's clearly the leader as of right now. He just has to give a clean chase run. Doesn't even have to be door to door. Good initiation. Yeah, big mistake by Moss. Coming really offline there. Just trying to stick to as close as he can. Comes in. Last inside clip, coming touch and go. Yep, I'm pretty sure this is a done deal. Samuel Brolin probably will be advanced, but we'll be back to you with the official decision in a second. Yep, Sam Brolin will be the winner of this round, and We'll get back with you as soon as we have our next couple guys lined up. Just a quick shout out to everybody who's watching the stream. Thank you very much. Even though if you lost, your battle is still watching. We appreciate you coming over, doing your qualification, giving you our best. Um, so yeah, as of right now, we're waiting for our next battle to happen, which will be Liam Boy versus Killshot K. Liam is a very, very highly spoken driver since he won our season 1 of GDS and his personal score. Made a really strong statement for himself. Let's see how he does. Still waiting for them to line up and be right back as soon as they're done. Okay, and here we go. Killshot K versus Liam Boy. Top 24. Let's see who comes out on top. Run number 1. This is a fun battle. This is Porsche versus Camaro. I'm pretty sure Camaro is going to be way slower than Porsche. Let's see if Killshot K will be able to keep up on the chase. Liam is very consistent with a good angle and really smooth, really good wheel drifter from what we've seen so far. Okay, and they're off to the races. Liam with a really big swing on the initiation. Oh, a little bit of lag. There was a contact there, pretty sure. They kept going. Inside clip, touch and go. Coming to the next inside clip. Transition. Liam with a really good lead run, allowing Killshot to grab his door as long as he wants. We'll see what happens run number 2. Okay, we're ready to see what happens in the run number 2. Drivers switch their places. Liam will be chasing. Unfortunately, that first run, because of the wall, we weren't really able to see what happened in initiation. Was there contact with or was it just a contact with the wall? But giving them the benefit of the doubt, just trying to judge from whatever happened after. Let's see what happens here. And the drivers are off. We're trying to switch cameras on the initiation. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Good initiation by Killshot. Liam is right there. Oh, mistake made by Killshot K too deep on the inside clip. Liam trying to close his proximity. Another mistake made. Well, we'll have to definitely review that one, and we'll get back to you as soon as we have a decision. Thank you guys. Stay with us. Okay, we have a winner. Liam will be taking this one home. Upon reviewing, we saw that on the first run when Killshot was chasing, he did make a contact with Liam when the initiation, which made him go offline, go wider. Even though he stuck to the line, and after that there was a pretty solid run. But unfortunately, on run number 2, when Liam was chasing, he just gave a really clean chase without no contact. So as easy as that. Waiting for our next battle, which is Mark Wahlbang versus Sim. As soon as they line up, I'll get back right with you. Thank you guys again for everybody who's staying and watching the stream. Appreciate you guys. Okay, and here we are. We're ready. Our next battle, Sim versus Mark Wahlbang. Australia versus USA. Porsche versus P1. Let's see what happens. Okay. Good respect zone. Look at those drivers. They off to the races. Good speed. Initiation. A little shaky from Mark. Good initiation by Zim. Coming to that touch and go. Good lead run by Zim. So far, he's staying on that line really, really fast. That P1 hard to catch. Mark is doing his best to just stand on the line and close the proximity on what he can. A little mistake in the end. All right, guys. Before we go and watch run number 2, just a quick announcement. We are sorry for any technical issues we're having right now because the internet is shaky, to say the less. So apologize for stream being not as good as it could have been. We're doing our best to make it as good as possible. Thank you guys. Let's wait for the run number 2. Okay, we are ready to see our run number 2. Drivers switch their places. Again, P1 versus Porsche. As we saw in run number 1, Zim doing a really good job of staying on line and being fast. Let's see if he can stay close to that Porsche on the chase. Mark did a good job chasing. He just wasn't quite fast enough. Okay, initiation. Oh, I would say from first glance that was a mistake by Chaser. We'll probably review that anyway. Mark is really struggling with that angle from what I can see right now. He's almost afraid to throw a little bit more. This run is over. Yeah, we'll as soon as we review that, we'll get back with you guys. Okay, so upon reviewing, judges decided to do all one more time, and here's why. So even though it was a conclusion being made that on the second run, Zim made a mistake by not allowing Mark to initiate. Now I know a lot of people probably think that I'm crazy, but in our video and in our rules, the only rules we have for initiation is that a leader must cross the two solid lines, and as soon as he does that, he can start initiating. Zim, unfortunately, made an assumption that Mark would go really wide towards the Wallace, same as everybody before him did, but he didn't, and he doesn't have to. So that went sideways from there. So that was a mistake by Zim, and because Mark, when he's chased on the last touch and go, was pretty much straightened out, which was a minor mistake, we decided to cross out those two and give him a one more time. So let's see him. Good initiation, a little bit clipped by the wall, but nothing big. Good clean lead by Zim. Now look at Mark. He's feeling way more confident now. Oh, mistake on the transition by Mark. From what I saw, there was nothing. There was nothing Zim done. It was all on Mark. Let's see what happens in run number two. Okay, and we are ready to see run number two from those drivers on the ONT. Now Zim will be chasing. He's clearly a leader now. He knows that Mark made a mistake. Pretty sure he's going to try and make a safe run. He knows that Mark has a really quick initiation. Well, look at Mark now. He's going for the wall, made a huge contact. Put him offline just a little bit. Didn't get to that quiet touch and go, and the inside clip goes to the wall. Great friendly tap. Uses a little bit of the left foot brake coming into the end. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Zim's going to take this one home. But great battle, especially from Mark. And I'm just going to check with the decision. Be right back, guys. Yep, the official decision is that Zim will be winning this one. Uh, Again, Mark, thank you very much for coming over, doing your qualification, and showing up in battles. Really great battle. Went to the one more time. Unfortunately, just got a little bit unlucky on your chase. Uh, yep. And the next battle will be Ghost Recon versus Will RS. And as soon as they line up, I'll get the camera right with you guys. Okay, here we go. Ghost Recon versus Will RS. Ferrari versus another P1. This should be fun. A lot of guys giving their favor to the P1. I personally have no idea what they found in that car and how they drifted, but whatever. Okay, initiation. Oh, a little shallow by Will. Looks like he didn't pull that e-brake well enough, but both of them went back on the line. Will is closing that proximity real good, real smooth. Contact made before the last transition, and Will is completely straight now. Major mistake, and both guys finishing the run. Yep. This is what happens sometimes. I think Will just got a little bit unlucky, first on that initiation, and then closer to the first transition. But we'll see what happens next. Okay, we are ready to see. After the first one, um, Ghost Recon is a clear leader. Gave a good lead. While Will had a minor mistake on the initiation and then a major mistake on the transition. I'm pretty sure Ghost will go for a really safe run here because he just want to capitalize on the mistakes that were made. Okay, we'll come into the initiation. Good. Ghost is trying to stay within comfortable distance, not to get too cocky. Good solid chase. Another transition. And into the ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, we'll see. We'll watch the replay and see what happened there. But as I think right now, that wouldn't make too much of a difference. Get back with you guys. Stay here. Keep watching us. Round 6, GDS, Tokyo South Inner Loop. Alright, guys, upon reviewing the replay again multiple times, uh, we decided to give out one more time because even though Ghost Recon was a clear leader in the end, he could have avoided that that hit they made by the last touch and go. If that hit wouldn't been there, it would be an automatic win for Ghost. But unfortunately, he made that mistake, which caused to go one more time. And let's see how this one's gonna play out because again, those two drivers went once already. A little bit more. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, we are ready to witness the OMT number one. Again, Ghost Recon versus Will RS. Will might make now he knows how this is probably gonna go. He's more comfortable with his opponent. Let's see if he can. Just a minor wall tap by Will. Good lead run by Ghost. Will's trying to close proximity as hard as he can on the big sweeper now into transition. No mistakes were made besides the wall tap on the chase. Both drivers made really clean run, just the proximity wasn't there. So let's see what happens on the run number two. Okay, we are ready to see the run number two. Drivers switch places. It's really interesting how this chase is gonna go by Ghost. He knows he's feeling more confident. He knows that he has more experience by now, and that will tend to make minor mistakes. No mistakes were made on the initiation. Both drivers are good. I'm pretty sure it was a little bit of contact made by Ghost. He's definitely closer to Will than Will was on the previous run. Okay, we'll get back with you guys after we review this run. Thank you for staying with us. Okay, guys, Costa Rican will take this win. Uh, Even though he did make a little contact, which was a really minor mistake since it didn't really mess with Will's line. But overall, he was more dominant, more prevalent on his chase than Will was. Again, good work by both. Thanks a lot for Will, Tim Liberty, and everyone who came in today and who battled. We are getting closer and closer to our top 12. Pretty sure we have a couple battles left in top 24. We'll try to keep you guys informed. And yeah, we're waiting for our next guys. It should be First Jab versus Killshot K, but Dylan Duffy. But I'm pretty sure Dylan's not here, so he's gonna get a 5-minute technical timeout. If he won't get here in that 5 minutes, he'll get a loss, technical loss nonetheless. All right, guys. Well, I'll get back with you. Guys, for everyone in the comments, the contacts are allowed in battles. It's just there's a big difference on whether you hit someone and it messes up their line or whether you just give a little baby tap and it doesn't really make a difference. This is why the contact that was made by Ghost was a little mistake because it allowed to continue the perfect line. It didn't set anybody out. And additionally to that, he was way closer than Will. So we cannot just go off of the fact that there was contacts being made on both fronts. It's a complex decision. It wouldn't be fair. But besides that, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to clear that out for everyone. Thank you. Okay, guys, so Dylan didn't show up, so we have David DeWitt doing his buy run. And after that, we're going to have Rushjet versus Ellis 205. And Ellis will be leading. Okay, and sure we are ready to see this battle. We have Rushjet on that old Lambo versus yet another P1 of Ellis. Mr. DeWitt's coming back from his buy run. Just gotta let him go by. Okay. Alright. Well, we are ready. Let's see this happen. Let's see this happen. Rushjet, Australia versus Sweden. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, Rushjet is thankful that the chase car doesn't have to go under the limit. Let's see. Ellis. Good initiation. Rush just trying to just catch him up. Not a bad lead by Ellis. A little bit off on that inside clip. Close enough to touch and go. Another inside clip. Too deep. At this point, Rush just trying to catch up, not making any more mistakes. Minor left tap on the end for the touch and go. I'll see what happens when they switch places. Okay, drivers switched places. Now Ellis will be chasing. Jet leading. Really rigged. Rigged start. Okay, both of them off to the races. Jet with a really big sweeper on the initiation, tapping that wall just a little bit off on the inside clip one. Not getting that touch and go two, but gets back on the line for the inside clip. Not there for another wall tap, but there for another inside clip. Ellis is doing his best to stay on his door. Major mistake. Major mistake by Jet. What a job. What a save by Ellis. Wow. Wow, this was impressive. Good drifting by both. Really good. We'll get back with you guys. Okay, guys, we have a winner. Ellis will be taking this one home. Rosejet, probably the most aggressive driver. Loving this guy. Got a lot of character. Representing Australia. Unfortunately, just had a misfortunate last mistake on the end when he had a little straightening, almost like an opposite drift. And hands down to Ellis, who had a major save. Tim Liberty. Thank you guys again. And we're about to switch cameras and watch our next run. I'm also check. I'm not sure if it's still top 24. Maybe we're already in top 12. I'll get right back with you guys. Okay, guys, we are ready to see this one. This is our 8th battle. Mr. Shane Ryan versus Ancar. Ancar will be leading. Aston Martin, that V12 monster, versus a Ferrari, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Oh, that's not a Ferrari. That's McLaren. Another McLaren. Oh well. Okay, let's see this. Let's see what strategy Shane will choose. Ancar, good initiation. Shane is right there. He's doing the inside clip one. Both of them going to that touch and go, coming back with an inside clip. Not quite on the wall yet. Ancar's increasing that gap. Shane is trying to catch him up. Last transition. Good run. Good run by both drivers, especially in the beginning. Shane with a great initiation, driving right on Ant's door. And let's see what happens when drivers switch places. All right, guys, we are back. Run number 2 for Ancar and Mr. Shane Ryan. Team Gleam versus Team 666. Candy off to the races. First run didn't really show anybody having a huge lead. No mistakes, no minor mistakes were made, just a little bit of a gap. Great door dive by Shane on initiation. But let's see now. Both drivers initiate. Ancar really careful now. You can see how he's not trying to get on that door, closing his gap. Maybe a little contact made there, but nothing crazy. Both drivers Keep going, Shane, with a really shallow line on that big corner. Transition is good. Ooh, hitting that last touch and go. Well, from a quick glance, Ancar was really close. He was way closer than Shea was throughout the majority of the run. We'll have to review and see if the mistake in the end, the contact to the wall, why it happened, and if it changed anybody's line. So, guys, we'll right back with you. Okay, guys, we have a winner, and Car will be taking this one home for Team 666. Thank you very much to Mr. Shane Ryan. Appreciating the battle. Unfortunately, again, just a little bit unlucky on that shallow line. Um, great runs so far. We're closing out in our top 24. And yeah, can't wait to see the next battle, guys. All right, guys. Mr. Riley Ish was Mr. Overlord. Team 666. There's Team Illa Gods. Let's see. Let's see. Huge difference in experience for those guys. Ooh, look at this. Look at. Oh, missed. Oh, my God. All right, they keep going. They keep going. Nothing crazy happened. Just a mistake made by Mr. Riley Ish on the initiation. He stuck with it. He didn't make any mistakes for Overload, so it's all clean. A little bit slow in the transition, and again another mistake made in the end. Okay, we are ready to see our run number 2. Again, unfortunately, it'll be hard for Mr. Ish to try to get at least the OMT. He had 2 mistakes, one on initiation, another one on the finish on the touch and go, hitting the wall. Okay, good initiation by both. Overlord is trying to stay safe. Good run by Mr. Ish. If only he could have done a similar job on his chase. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a sealed deal for Mr. Overlord. Mr. Overload will get this win. Good safe run again. Huge shout out to my boys over in Cali. Illegod Squad, Mark Wolbang, Mr. Rob, Mr. Ish. Just a little bit unlucky. Can't wait to see you guys shred on round number 7. Thanks again. Thanks very much. Big ups. Huge respect. Okay, guys, please don't forget that round number 7 qualifications will be May 4th and tandems will be May 11th. So it will be on Autopolis track, similar section to Long Beach. The map is coming out soon, probably after this round, in a couple days. Same with the video. You guys can start practicing early. It's just that one section. Again, similar to Long Beach. We've been getting a lot of good reports from people who drift there, and we love it too. So should be pretty interesting. Okay, and we are ready to see this battle. Mr. Suicide with Mr. Zoop Ransom. Russia versus Island, pretty sure. Okay, Suicide will be chasing. So far, so good. Good initiation. No mistakes made. Zoo is very far. And a spin out. Alright. Let's see the run 2. All right, Jarvis switch places ready to see round number two. Fortunately, Zoo had a complete spin out in round number one right after the inside clip. Let's see it. Ready for round number two. Russia versus Portugal. I'm sorry, I haven't seen Suicide's national flag. It's Portugal. My mistake. Okay, let's see. A little bit shaky initiation by Suicide. He's coming in really wide. Zoo's trying his best to stay on line, also trying to catch the gap. Suicide really, really poor line on the lead. However, he's not spinning out, so he's just trying to do his best to finish the run. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is a set deal, unfortunately, for Zoo. He'll be end up taking the L. Mr. Suicide is advancing to our top 12. And we have two more battles left for top 24. Would be Mr. Ladakh versus Gaming Chef, and then Mr. Chillin UK versus GM Ryan. Okay, guys, we're ready for our last battle of top 24. After that, we'll be advancing to the top 12. And right now, it's Mr. J and Ryan versus Mr. Chillin UK, Team 666 versus Team Gleam. Highly appreciate Mr. Ryan choosing the front engine car. Getting tired of all this mid-engine drifting thing. Okay, really shaky initiation by Mr. Chillin. Ryan is right there on point. He needs to try to close this gap even though he's on the perfect line. Not a lot of angle from Mr. Chillin from what I see. Really, really fast. Well, let's see if he can stay behind Brian on the run number 2. Alright, guys, as we almost getting ready to see the run number 2 by those guys. Yeah, Team 666 versus Team Gleam. Mr. Ryan about to be leading in a bit slower car than Chillin is, so we'll see if it's going to be an easy task. Judging from the last run, nobody really made a big mistake besides Mr. Chillin. Really shaky initiation. Could have counted as a double initiation. Let's see what happens here. Ryan, really snappy, really good initiation. Inside clip there, touch and go. Mr. Chillin doing his best to stay with Ryan. A lot of lift with braking from what I see. Alright. We'll definitely need some time to decide what the hell is going to happen here. We'll get back to you guys as soon as we can. Guys, my apologies for not showing the run. Did not see that it was hidden. Apologies. I think you got pretty good idea from what I commentated how it looked like. A little bit of a mistake in the end was made by both drivers on that last touch and go by the wall. But we'll keep you posted with the decision. All right, we finally have a decision. I apologize for everyone to keep you waiting for so long. It's been tough. So the decision is one more time. Because we had on run number one there was a mistake made by leader on the initiation. Then there was a decent lead, and we don't want to take into account the fact that there was a considerable gap on run number one, because on run number two, when Shane was leading, he did a good job having a good lead. And Mr. Chillin, he made a really uncertain mistake on inside on the after the inside clip three, and those two mistakes combined, we just wanted to give it one more time because it's just a tough decision to make. And if on run number two that mistake was not made by Mr. Chillin, he would have won. So I hope that makes sense in your head. It definitely does make sense in mine and the other judges. Maybe when I'm speaking English, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but trust me. Okay. Okay, big contact made by Mr. Ryan, resulting in a spin out. See the run number two. We are ready to see the run number two. All Chillin needs to do right now to win is just to have a safe run behind Ryan. Let's see if he can make that happen, because Ryan does have a slower car. Chillin needs to take this into effect. Good, good open initiation by Ryan. A lot of angle, missing that first inside clip, but getting out to the touch and go. We can all see how Chillin definitely struggling with a lot of left foot braking, and he straightens out. Okay, guys, we'll get back with you. Another one more time, guys. Another one more time. Yeah, this is what happens when a fast car and a slow car gets together. Uh, there's nothing I can do. We wish something like that happened, but unfortunately, run number one, major mistake by Ryan hitting his leader. Run number two, the chaser wasn't able to follow a leader. Got Ryan is very slow for Chillin to stay sideways, so he dropped too much speed, not enough wheel spin to stay sideways, and had a major straightening. I'm not judging Ryan right now, because if I was on his place, I would have done the same thing, because I know I'm slower. So all he's trying to do is he's trying to make his chaser make a mistake within the rules. All right, we need Mr. Chillin to get back a little bit. There he goes. All right. So one more time, number two. Let's see this happen. Jarvis should get really familiar with each other by now. Good initiation, no mistake. Ryan is all he's trying to do right now is catch that distance. Really smooth angle. Good lead run by Mr. Chillin. Minor contact was made on the transition, just a little bit, and a little friendly tap in the end by Mr. Chillin. All right, we'll see what happens when they switch spots. Let's see this run again. Let's hope somebody will finally get a win. Chillin chasing. Ryan leading. This is run number 2 of their OMT2. Good initiation by Ryan. Little friendly tap on that wall. Too deep on that inside clip 1. Just trying to remain solid throughout his run. Chillin's trying to catch up, doing a good job. A little shaky on that transition. Alright guys, we'll get back with you. And guys, we have another one more time. Again, due to two similar mistakes by both drivers in their respectful runs. Chillin had a mistake after the inside clip 3 with a bit of straightening, and mistake on the initiation, getting a bit too deep to the inside clip. This is not an easy task, not in any sense, guys. So we apologize for the delay. Again, if it was up to us, it would be way faster. But when two drivers make two similar mistakes, there's nothing we can do. We want to keep it as fair as we can. So we would rather see it again to make sure that somebody get a clear understanding. Okay, guys, we were ready. Unfortunately, now rules we do not have a rule about sudden death after 2 MTs, so this will be a full 2 runs. And let's hope we have a clear winner after this. Chillin initiating. Ryan is with him. No mistakes made in the initiation. Good solid lead by Chillin. Ryan is right there, keeping it really smooth, trying to close the proximity. Coming into the transition, there was a collision made by Ryan with the front of his car on that rumble up front. Let's see what happens in run number 2. Alright guys, let's see what happens with run number 2. Run number 1, a minor mistake was made by Ryan after the transition. Another mistake by Ryan on the initiation. He's keeping his composure, trying to stay on the line. Chillin's doing his best to just stay as safe as he can without getting any mistakes. We are closing our run, and yep, this should be a win for Mr. Chillin, but I'll clarify and get back with you guys. Okay, Mr. Chillin grabs home the win for Team 666. Huge respects to Mr. Ryan for such a tremendous works. Great battle for these two. Very consistent drivers. Finally, we got our winner. And I'm pretty sure everything from now on is going to be a top 12. Yes, this was our last battle of the top 24. We advancing to our we are advancing to our top 12. We'll be taking a couple minutes of break, making sure everybody gets to the lobby because as of right now, the lobby can fit everyone. It's a top 12. Uh, yeah, guys, well, stay with us. We'll be right back. Okay, everyone. We're back for our top 12. First battle of top 12 is Ghost Recon versus Madden Venom. Hopefully, this part of bracket will go by pretty fast. We apologize for technical issues and delays and the stream not being on par today. I apologize for that. Thanks for everyone who keeps staying with us and watching our stream. And here we go. Good initiation by both drivers. Madden with a really good lead. Really solid line. Ghost trying to stay as close as it can, even though after that transition the gap got a little bit bigger. Solid run by two drivers. We'll see what happens in run number 2. Okay, we are ready. Drivers switched places. Madden Van Vina will be chasing now. Ghost Recon with the lead. That LaFerrari versus P1. No clear leader after run number 1. Let's see what happens with run number 2. Really aggressive initiation contact was made by Venom putting Ghost on the outside line. This probably will cost Venom to run another contact transition. Yeah, well, pretty sure Madden just made two crucial mistakes that might cost him the win. We'll clarify and get back with you. Yep. As I thought, Ghost Recon will be getting a win for this one, unfortunately. Madden got a little bit too aggressive on the initiation, and then before the transition with two not horrible, but touches nonetheless. Our next battle is David Duet versus Samuel Brolin. Just waiting for our staff to get ready. Both guys are lined up. Should be pretty interesting battle. Given the choice of cars. We'll probably have to switch places since Samuel will be leading and David will be chasing. Okay. Both drivers are off. Run number 1 for them. Samuel leading. David and his Mach 40 will be chasing. The speed of cars should be drastically different. Good initiation by David. Samuel went a little bit offline. Too shallow. David is doing his best trying to catch up and close the gap. Samuel really shaky on that transition. We'll have to watch the replay for that. Yeah, let's just wait for drivers to get back. Okay, we are ready to see this run number 2. Now David and his Mach 40 will be leading. Samuel will try to do his best to chase. Shaky initiation by Samuel. Not bad initiation by David. A little bit wide, but nothing crazy. Good open lead. David with a lot of angle. Samuel again, completely straightened out in that last and only transition we have on this course. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is going to cost him a win, but I'm just going to double check. And David DeWitt gets the W for this run. Really solid on both runs. Unfortunately, uh, Sam Brolin had two same mistakes on both of his runs when on the one and only transition that we have on this course. He straightened up. On first run was a minor, and the next one was a major straightening. Our next battle is going to be Zim versus Mr. Overlord. We'll see how this one will go. Until then, stay with us. Again, guys, apologize for small technical difficulties. Some of our uh, drivers need to be rejoined for the session. Reminding you about May 4th and May 11th. Those are the 2 dates for our last round of GDS Season 2. We'll be on Autopolis. Again, May 4th, qualifications. May 11th, battles. Long Beach section. End quotes. Stay right with us. We'll be right back. And we are ready to see this next battle of our top 12. Zim versus Mr. Overload. Zim will be leading. Overload will be chasing. Lambo versus yet another McLaren. Coming up to initiation. Good initiation by Zim. Lost a little bit of angle on that first inside clip. Coming into the wall. Almost there. Overlord is trying to close that gap. Got a little shaky on that transition. Zim looked way more confident this run as of right now. Let's see what happens run number 2. Okay, both drivers switch places. We're ready to see this run number 2. Again, after run number 1, Zim looks more dominant with a good lead run. Overlord really shaky with the chase. Now let's see what Overlord can do with his lead. Coming into the initiation. Good job on the initiation by Mr. Overlord, hitting that inside clip right on point. Coming out to the touch and go 1, then inside clip 2. Not quite there on the touch and go. Just right on the line for a lead. Yep, 2 very similar runs. The only difference, what I see from right now, is that Zim didn't have any issues with the transition. We'll review that and I'll let you know the direct answer. Thank you guys. Stay with us. Yep, and I was right with my first conclusion here. Zim gonna grab the win for this round. Good job, Mr. Overlord. Great driver. A lot of huge respect for him. A lot of experience. Overall, the only big difference was this one transition that we had before the last touch and go and finish. The Overload was a little bit shaky on that, kind of in the middle of like straight and then a double initiation, while Zim was really confident. Yep. So our next battle should be Liam. Our next battle should be Liam versus Suicide. As soon as they line up, guys, I'll get back with you. Okay, both of our drivers lined up. Suicide representing Portugal. Mr. Liam representing Ireland. Should I say England? To be honest, I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't quite remember where our different people from the England part are from. Are we ready to send this? Yeah, let's go. Let's see this happen. Porsche versus Camaro. Again, we already saw Liam in his previous runs. Really consistent, really smooth, pretty big angle. Let's see if Suicide can handle that's like speed drifting. Okay, good contact made by Suicide. I'm pretty sure I got that. All right. Again, and run number one was a big mistake made by Suicide in initiation. Huge contact made right at our initiation point, side by side. Now let's see. Liam should be doing his safe run right now. He want to capitalize on that mistake that was made in the previous round. Let's see if he can do it. Not an easy task. Yep. Really clean run, but really far apart. Liam is just trying to close that gap. That Porsche is really fast. Good snappy transition. All right, we'll clarify with our rules and with our judges, and we'll get back with you. And Liam gets the W. Our next run is Ladakh versus Ellis. Huge big ups for both drivers in the previous run. Suicide just got a little bit unlucky on that initiation when he took out Liam completely. And now we're back. Both our drivers lined up, and we're ready to see this. Ellis versus Ladakh. Okay, guys, let's see this Porsche versus yet another McLaren. From drives approach initiation. A clear initiation. Ellis with a lot of speed. Really far off that inside clip. Coming into the wall, close to the wall. Oh. Another lovely wall tap. They're made in the end by Ladakh. Let's see what happens in run number 2. And we are ready to see run number 2. Guys are off the line. And off to the races. With that good initiation. Ellis jumping his door. This is really amazing. If he can stay without hitting Ladakh, this will be a great run, really smooth. Too deep, got Mr. Ellis got a little bit too deep and carried away right before that transition. Got too deep in the pocket. We'll review the run. Thank you guys. Stay with us, please. And we got a winner. Ladakh gets the win. Again, huge respect to Mr. Chillin for that door dive that he gave us straight from the initiation, but then got just a little bit carried away on the transition. Didn't have enough space to finish the run correctly. But a lot of respect to this guys. He gave us all he could. Now our next battle would be Mr. Chillin versus Ancar. We'll get back with you as soon as the guys lined up. All right, guys. Mr. Chillin versus Ancar. This should be our last battle of our top 12. Ancar will be leading. Chillin is chasing. The guys are ready to go. And we're off to the races. Guys started a little bit further back than usual, but it's okay. It's better than starting, getting a jump ahead. Approaching the end of the respect zone, and we are off. Ancar, close initiation, everything within the rules. A little bit straightening by Ancar after that. Chillin just doing his best to close the gap, trying to stay on the respectable line. Oh, shaky transition. Seemed like a double initiation. Ancar lagging a little bit, but upon reviewing, we'll see if that made any difference at all. Thank you guys. As soon as they lined up on the run number 2, we'll get right back with you. Okay, we are ready to see the run number 2 by both of these guys. Okay, let's see. Mr. Chillin, good initiation. Ancar jumping that door right up on that inside clip 1. Okay, coming up to the wall. Real close, real nice. Ancar still right there, maintaining his close enough proximity. Yep. Pretty sure this is mostly a sealed deal for Ancar, but we need clarification, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, guys, we have our winner. Mr. Ancar will be our winner today. The lag has been considered in the judge's decision. Every time we'll see a lag happening, we usually start judging either basically the whole section, but outside of the lag, so before or after it happened, to just have a clear stand-up point. And even though that Chillin had a good chase on run number 2, and Carr just stole the show and had a great chase run, we just put him up on the scoreboard. Alright guys, we are ready. This is our top 6. Zim versus Ghost Recon, 2 teammates going against each other. Both McLarens. Very similar specs, I'm pretty sure. Probably the only thing different is the suspension. Alright, let's see this. Again, because there's 2 teammates, there's a high chance it's going to be really close battles. Those guys drifted with each other for a really, really long time. Alright. Zim with a really snappy initiation. Good angle. Ghost is right there with him. Coming up to the wall, really good, really precise angle. Good transition. Really clean run by both drifters. Let's see what happens when they switch places. Alright guys, we just switch places. Now Sim will be chasing, Ghost will be leading. No clear leader yet established after the run number 1. This is top 6 battle. Two teammates going against each other again. Very clean run. The run number 1. Nobody went crazy. Nobody made any crazy mistakes. Let's see what happens here. Ghost with a really conservative initiation. Zim is diving on the door. Made a contact. Made Ghost push a little wide. Catching back with his door. Zim Sim's a little bit faster than Ghost. Got too deep before that transition. It was hard for him to recover and make a jump on the door back. Alright guys, we'll review the replay and let you know the decision. Stay with us. Ghost Recon gets the win for this one. Again, Zim just went a little bit too aggressive on his chase run, trying to dive for that door in the initiation, made a little contact, then got a little bit carried away through the main, for the main corner, and right before initiation got a little too deep on that door and had to back up a little farther away to make the transition happen without hitting each other. Our next battle, Ancar versus Ladakh. Ancar will be leading, Ladakh will be chasing. Excuse me. We have a little confusion. There's going to be Liam and David DeWitt going up next. and Liam should be leading. Yep. And we are ready. Let's see what happens here. Mac 40 versus Camaro. Again, it's two teammates. Team Wild Monkeys. Two teammates going against each other. And we pass the respect zone. Liam with his favorite really big swoop initiation. Went a little bit further out. David's trying to get the inside, major mistake, couldn't really keep up. Nice transition. Yeah, probably the beginning of this round is the beginning of this run is what gonna make a difference, because Liam went a little bit too wide, but just a little bit, and unfortunately David couldn't keep up and stay on that line, so he had to dive inside, which he shouldn't have done, because in our rules we have, even though if the leader gets on the incorrect line, the chaser should do whatever it takes to stay within the leader's line. It doesn't matter what line the leader takes. Let's just wait till guys get back on the start line, switch positions, so we'll be right back. All right, we are ready to see this run number 2. Liam will be chasing, David will be leading. Mac 40 is Camaro. Team Wild Monkeys, two teammates going against each other. I want to congratulate both of them. Getting to the top 6 is pretty deep in our competition. David coming into the initiation. Liam trying to stay conservative. David, good initiation, stays on that line. Misses the touch and go, gets a little bit wide. There's a big gap in between those two guys. Yeah, it's just a big gap. I guess we'll be right back. Alright, guys, we have a decision. Again, apologize for the confusion and the delay. And again, our job is not easier because everybody. Most of times when it's OMT is because both drivers have a really shaky runs, if you know what I mean. Like, we're just trying to make it as fair as possible, so we don't want to have any rush decisions. So please try to understand our job and what we do. So the decision behind this making David gets the win because on run number one, even though Liam made a mistake on initiation, way wider than he's supposed to, but David also made a mistake going on his own line, not following the chaser, not following the leader. And from that on, there was no like major mistakes made. So after the run number two, it's 1-1 by mistakes. On run number two, Liam just couldn't catch up. David had a good lead run, line wise, but Liam just couldn't catch up. So this is the whole thing. We are ready to see our next battle, Ladakh versus Ancar. Ancar, good initiation, hits that inside clip one, coming into the touch and go. You can see drops a bit of tire. Ladakh is struggling, is trying to stay behind because it's definitely quite hard. Ancar has a lot of wheel spin, so he's able to pull out slow lines. Well, no, not a lot of clear leader after this run. Ladakh was definitely struggling chasing just because of the amount of speed, and I'm pretty sure it's not an easy task to drift that Porsche. All right, let's see what happens on run number two. All right, guys, we are ready to see this run number two. Guys, switch places. Ancar will be chasing now. Let's see if he can chase that Porsche. Elusive Porsche. Everything is good by initiation on Ladakh. Ancar just went a little wide. Maybe he anticipated Ladakh going wider. Ladakh, good lead. Good clean lead run. Ancar made a mistake in the beginning, so we'll review that and get back with you guys again. Sorry, this will take some time, so I don't know if it's going to be a long time or not. Please bear with us. Thank you. Alright guys, we have a winner. Ladakh gets the win. Unfortunately, the mistake was made by Ancar on his chase. Uh, went a little wide and then played the catch up for the rest of the section. So yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure we are done. This is our last battle of the top 6. Now we're going into our battle for so by our rules, Ghost Recon automatically goes to the final. And now there's going to be battle because he's a higher qualification. This is how we motivate our guys to get as good qualification run as they can, because if it ends up going them to go to final, this is how it decides. If you higher qualification and you're in top 3, you automatically go to final. And then the other 2 guys, which are the Ladakh and David DeWitt, they will be fighting for the opportunity to go to final. So whoever loses, either David or Ladakh, the loser gets 3rd, and the winner goes to battle in the final. This is how it's all going to play out. So now we have Ladakh versus David DeWitt. Alright guys, we are pretty much ready. David will be leading, Ladakh will be chasing. This is our semi-final battle. Whoever loses gets 3rd. Whoever wins is going to go up in the final. And we are off to the races. Ladakh is trying to apply that pressure. Let's see if David can stay composed and give a solid lead. Sweeping initiation by David, a little bit of a wall tap, nothing crazy. Ladakh trying to close that gap. David dropped a little bit tired on the touch and go 1. Coming into the wall, nice. Hitting all those inside clips. Good transition, really open lead run by David. Nice, nice. David did a great job on his lead run. Besides that 1 tire drop that he got on the touch and go 1. Should be very interesting. Because in my eyes, David, as of right now, is a leader out of those 2. So let's see what happens in the run number 2. Alright guys, let's see this run number 2. Again, just a quick reminder to run number 1. David looked more dominant. Great lead run, really open, good angle, good speed. Dropped 1 tire on the touch and go 1. So right after the initiation, let's see what's going to happen here. Ladakh. Good initiation. A little bit wide for David, trying to close that gap. A little bit of a wall tap. Ladakh throwing a lot of this angle right before the transition. Both of them transitioning. Alright, we'll definitely need to replay that one for a little bit. And we'll be back with you guys. Thanks for staying with us. We're almost done. Alright guys, we do have a decision. Ladakh is winning for this battle and advances to the final. David gets the third place. Now the decision is Ladakh. Well, both your drivers had good leads, even though David did drop a tire and missed the inside clip. Ladakh had almost flawless lead. Now in the chase, Ladakh was very much closer than David, and again that one and only transition that we have that gets a lot of credit to people who are able to transition, being a chaser, and Ladakh did it better. So now, again, David, good job, great job going real far, gets, and we have Ladakh and Ghost Recon battling out in the final. We'll see you guys on the start line. Alright guys, this is our final battle, Ladakh versus Ghost Recon. Let's see what happens. Okay. Alright, we off to the races. Ghost Recon comes to initiation. Really close to the wall initiation. Gets to the inside clip. Everything is good. Great angle. Ladakh is right there. Got too close to his door. Even though he did save it, I would consider that a line mistake made, because he should have stick to Ghost's door right about to the wall. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep that same angle, had to straighten up a little bit, and then saved himself right before the transition. So in my eyes, Ghost Recon gets a win after the run number 1. Now let's see what happens in run number 2. Again guys, quick reminder, our next round, round number 7, and this will be our last round of season 2, will be qualifications will take place May 4th, tandems will be May 11th. Autopolis track, short. Okay, let's see. Now we have Ghost Recon chasing. We are ready to send this. Hopefully final run of today. Should be able to pick a leader, pick a winner after this run. We're off to the races. The pressure is there, definitely for Ladakh. I'm pretty sure he knows it. Now it's all on Ghost Recon if he can stay composed and give a good chase without any even minor mistakes. Good initiation. Everybody's staying on the line. Ghost is trying to catch Ladakh without making compromise to his line. Ladakh with a great win. That shaky transition again. I guess we'll review this one and let you know. And ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a one more time. Again, the decision is on the first run, number one. Ladakh made a mistake. Couldn't really keep up with the angle that Ghost was putting up by the touch and go on the wall, so had to straighten up, get a little bit inside. Now, on run number two, again that one devil transition. That's what got Ghost Recon. He's another MT. If not for that, he probably would go home with the win. All right, but nothing matters right now. We are on our OMT number one. Ladakh versus Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon will be leading our final run. Hopefully, I really hope this is our last OMT, guys. I'm tired too. Shout out to everyone who's watching us on YouTube. Unfortunately, I cannot read or see comments because of all the streaming setup. Okay, let's see. And they are off. Ghost coming into the initiation. Nice and clean as always. Really solid. Ladakh closing his gap. Really nice. Nice. Now this is transition. This is where and you can see how shaky Ladakh was. He tried to initiate a little bit way earlier. Had to use a little bit of brake to kick out that rear end. We'll see what happens to run number two. I really hope no one will mess up that transition. As of right now, yes, the only thing that I would say was a minor mistake is Ladakh's transition. I don't think people paid attention to it that much. Everybody just had it as a given, but in my opinion, that's the hardest part of a track. The ability of staying off someone's door right before initiation, right before the transition, then jumping back in. I think this is where the skill comes in, you know. I have Ghost Recon chasing. Really curious to see how that goes. We are ready to send this. I'm pretty sure both guys are really nervous right now. They don't want to do any stupid mistakes, but maybe pressure will get to someone. Clean initiation. Ghost is jumping right back on the door. Two identical runs at this point right now. The most important thing coming up right now, this transition right here. Oh my god, almost exactly same. Jesus Christ. This will be a hard one. We'll review that and get back with you guys. Thank you again very much for staying with us. Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is one more time. We're gonna see this again. I'm pretty sure at this point right now, it comes down to whoever gets the best transition. It's one transition that kills everyone. Because if you think about it, before they transitioned, it's all just one big corner, and those guys be going, we're going at each other. This is what, like, their third time, so now they pretty used to each other's speed, the angle, the initiation, So now the only thing they need to get right is their transition, and if they can do it, this will. I'm pretty sure this will determine who the winner is. All right, let's see this. I'm ready to see this. I hope you're ready to see this. This is definitely worth a final. This battle does worth it. Ghost will be leading. Ladakh will be chasing. Guys, down in the comments, let me know what you think if for next season we will run this track backwards. The same section. Oh, a mistake, a little mistake. Oh, and a contact by Ladakh. Oh my god, nerves finally got into someone. And he knows it too, even though big respect for him for trying to complete the run right till the end, and for Ghost too. But this right here, right now, is really big mistake. Ghost know this, and he'll try to do his best to just stay with a safe run, stay and chill behind Ladakh, not too far away, but close enough for it to count. This is amazing. If you think about it, that's also two different cars. I always thought that this specifically this Porsche is really hard to drift just because of the power to weight ratio. But Ladakh doing a great job with just staying consistent. Because I'm pretty sure like a lot of people who watch us not the first time, you can clearly see the dynamic of people keep winning because they're just more consistent. If you can, like, especially for this track, this is the shortest track we have in the whole season, and the initiation is really tough to get the speed right, to get the angle right, because you have the inside clip to worry about. Now, if you can get the initiation and then the transition on point, that's one thing. But what a lot of people don't understand is that a lot of like different people drift differently. So if you and your friends are doing it perfect, now you get with somebody who you never drifted with in comp, and we're ready to see this, by the way. I'm just gonna keep talking. And they drift way differently. They may have a little bit more angle than you, or a little bit faster than you, or they might go a little shallower than you. You never know. This is where your skill comes in. You feel for the car. All right, initiation, really clean, really close by Ghost. Oh my God, he's not. He doesn't want to go down that easy. He just wants to. He wants to fight. A lot of angle from Ladakh. Can he? A lot of it. A lot of it. I would say that wasn't chaseable. To be honest with you. I think he lost way too much speed and got way too much angle. But to be sure, we're just going to review that again, and we'll get back with you guys. Thanks again. Thanks for everyone who's staying in here. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a decision right now. Guys, doesn't matter what the decision is, please stay with us after we're done. We're going to have our, how do you call this? Not inaugural, but we do our judges battle after every round, and me and Kill, we're going to go down and gonna have a crazy battle, and the lobby will be judging. So please stay with us. If you want to take part, you can join just to judge us to see who wins. I'm pretty sure as of right now, Kill's winning 3-1, and then we missed a battle last time. Yeah, sounds good. All right, guys, be right back. Okay, guys, we do have a winner. Um, Ghost Recon will be taking the W of this round number 6. So Ghost Recon number 1, Ladakh number 2, and David DeWitt number 3. We can't thank you enough, everyone, for coming over, for us doing the qualifications, and then finding time to do battles today. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. We are apologizing, and me myself apologizing for the quality of the stream today, just because the internet is weird today over at my place. And we promise to keep bringing you good stuff. Can't wait to see you guys back on our last round number 7 at Autopolis. Short. May 4th, the qualification, and then the battles will be May 11th. So again, thank you very much, everyone. As of right now, I'm not sure if we'll still be doing it, but let me check. Alright, as of right now, me and Kill gonna have a judge battle to see who wins. But you don't have to stay with us anymore. Again, thank you very much, everyone who watched the stream, supports us, who likes what we do. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. And stay tuned for more news. Stay tuned for the maps and the videos for our next and last round of Season 2. Take care, everyone, and see you in the next one.